Hey everyone, this is Chug from Keyboard Gaming, and I will be giving you the top 7 free-to-play games that you can find on Epic Games. When you think of a free game, you usually know that there's going to be some sort of currency in the game that you need to purchase with real money. Yes, all the games on my list do have in-game currencies, but how else are the companies going to make their money? It doesn't matter where you are, or whether you have a potato PC or a beast PC, all these games can be enjoyed by all gamers no matter what systems you have. All these games on this list are absolutely free, and you don't have to spend a single dime to play them. So here are the 7 games. The 7th game I have on the list is Diabolical. When I first tried this game, I thought it would be just one of those stupid free games that you see on every game platform. I was very surprised when I played it for the first time because it was actually pretty fun. I would say that the gameplay is very similar to Quake Champions or Halo multiplayer in a way. It also feels like Doom multiplayer, with the exception of the characters being giant robot balls. As I said before, you are a robot ball that can swap through a ton of different weapons to frag the other team until you win. There are a ton of game modes like Capture the Flag and TDM, and there's even a survival mode against bots. You can also play with your friends, and you can customize your robot character to look however you like. It is genuinely a fun game and definitely worth putting on this list. The 6th game on the list is The Cycle. I personally did not like the idea of this game because it is not really an open world game. The reason I say that is because of its major similarity to the Borderlands series, one of my favorite series of games of all time. The weapons and mechanics I think were based off of Borderlands mechanics, but the gameplay is much different. The main objective of the game is a PvP/PvE game mode. You, as a pioneer, are tasked with mining out special resources from this planet you are on. If you do mine the materials, you will be attacked by the wildlife on the planet. Once you defeat the creatures, you can collect your loot. The thing is, as you are doing so, any other pioneers can come along and kill you for all the loot that you found. It is a very cool idea that I know a lot of people are a fan of, and is a great game to put on this list. The 5th game on the list is Heroes and Generals World War II. I have actually played this game years ago when I first got a PC. I had no games, so I decided to find a bunch of free games to play. This was one of my favorites because it gave me a Battlefield experience without my computer lagging out, and I didn't have to spend any money in the game. The gameplay is almost identical to something like Battlefield 5, and that is what I like about it. The matches are long, and they are very large scale with vehicles and infantry. If you like World War II first-person shooters, then this game is totally worth at least trying out. There are also a ton of weapons to use, and the game just feels well polished in the long run. Go try this game out for yourself. What do you have to lose? The 4th game on the list is Dauntless. You've probably heard of this game before if you have been on the Epic Games store in the past. I personally enjoy this game because I like Monster Hunter a lot. It pretty much is a cartoon copy of what Monster Hunter is. You can choose your weapon you start with, then proceed to go out and take out all the monsters you can. You can then craft better weapons with the rewards of your hunt to find and eliminate more creatures. One of the best things about this game is the fact that you can play with your friends and complete the game with them. If you have ever played Monster Hunter World, then you will like this game. They also have a Nintendo Switch if you want to just sit back and play it on the big screen. It is a definite choice for free games on this list. The 3rd game on the list is Paladins. If you are a fan of Overwatch, then this game is definitely for you. Not only are there characters and abilities similar to Overwatch, there are so many more characters to choose from. They are constantly updating the game, and it seems to get even bigger and bigger. They also made Realm Royale, but I don't think that is on Epic Games Store as of right now. This is one of the games I played before I had a decent setup, and still sometimes play it today. From game modes to the maps, there's just so much content packed in for you that you don't need to spend a single dime to get anywhere in the game. The longer you play for, the better rewards you'll get. It is definitely worth your time because you don't have to spend any money to play it. It is true that not all free games are worth playing, but this one definitely is. The second game on the list is Rogue Company. This is a game I actually bought into in its early access stage. Before the game was released, it was in a beta stage where you needed to purchase a Founders Pack to get access to it. Recently, it finally became totally free for everyone who wants to play it. I think it is absolutely amazing, and if the game was not free, I would still have purchased it to play it. The gameplay is fast-paced, but in a good way. The gunplay is amazing, and the maps and characters are really well done. You can also squad up with your friends to play, and that makes a huge difference in these types of games. The rogues are a little hard to unlock, but that is a good thing since the better rogues take longer to get because of their expensive in-game prices. You also don't have to spend a dime to get anywhere. You can just play the game and unlock stuff as you go. The first, and in my opinion, the best game on Epic Games is Rocket League. For the longest time, Rocket League was a game that cost around $20 US. There was also DLC for it too. I do have to say, I bought the game years ago, but I am not mad that they made it entirely free. I got a ton of hours out of it when I played it, and it does not mean as much to me as it did, but that is good for new players who want to try it because they don't have to spend any money to play it. It was a good choice for them to take it free to play, and the game has not changed since it went free. It is always the same cars, hitting the same ball, into the same goals. That is what makes it a great game. If you ever played Rocket League, I would highly recommend downloading and doing so again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and also check out all the games on this list. Free games are always worth at least trying because you might actually really like it, especially the last two on the list. Make sure to go like and subscribe, and check out our gaming podcast. We also have a Cubold gaming server if you are interested in joining. All links are in the description, and thanks for watching.